Hi, I'm Vinod. I'm from Ludhiana, and I was not born in a family where I heard about Jesus Christ or God. And due to my family situation, I had to go to a boarding school. And there, the first time I heard about Jesus Christ. And but that was not personal to me. That was like it was normal. Like it was a routine actually. Basically, I would say. Like I used to go to church. I used to attend prayers. I used to do Sunday school, and it was not like a personal relationship with the God with me at that time. So when at the age of 14, I went to a particular conference where the conference theme was who is willing to go and serve people. And as a child, I didn't understand much about it, but during that conference, there was one session where I just stopped over there. Means I could feel the presence of Jesus Christ, presence of Holy Spirit working on it. Like everybody's were in prayers, and I was also standing there. As a kid, I didn't knew anything like what is going on. Just I felt like something is there, something extraordinary is I'm feeling or I'm experiencing right now. And the theme of the conference was who is willing to go and serve. And in one of the session, like they had a theme song, "These Are the Days of Elijah." And while hearing this song, suddenly I was feeling something extraordinary ordinary over there, and I could feel the presence of God, and I didn't want it to leave, but I didn't understand basically the situation over there, but I felt God at that time. I felt something extraordinary over there, and then I thought, now I need to make decision. I have to become a pastor. And I asked one of my bhaiya, and he counseled me about like you can do ministry in every ways, like your daily routine can be a ministry. So and I now at present I am a nurse and I am serving people. So I think I am doing ministry right now, and I am a nurse in Safdari Hospital. So life has been there has been ups and downs in past 2 years. You know, as COVID has been a very dreadful for people. Like, and I remember doing duties when I had to wear that PPE, stupid PPE. It's very, you cannot even breathe properly, right? And like you are in sweat, and all your garments are going to be wet, and like I took two sets of pairs of my clothings with me for my duties, because I knew it was all the time it was wet, so I need to change it over and over. And it was a situations where I saw people dying near me, and like we didn't knew what to do. We were helpless. We couldn't do anything for them, and so it was a difficult time for us as a nurse. Like I think one of the hardest time in the entire medical history it was. So while in COVID, all this situation, I too had a very dreadful a moment, like a past, which I never can forget. And I lost my mom, and I lost my brother in COVID. And I think at that time I was helpless. I don't know what I was going through. Means it was unbearable pain. Means like I couldn't talk. But suddenly, one day it happens like that. I was in my duty, and there was one lady. She was pregnant, and she came during that time. She came to the emergency, and I was there. I was seeing that lady. She was about to deliver a baby, but suddenly her heart stopped, and like she collapsed totally. We started CPR. We did one cycle of CPR. We did second cycle of CPR, but she didn't. There was no pulse, and we thought like we have lost her. But suddenly after third cycle of CPR, there was a heartbeat, and her heart started again, and we tried to stabilize her, and like for 6 hours she was in our emergency, and after that we sent her to a labor room because she was pregnant, and we thought maybe the baby is no more, or maybe the baby had died during the CPR, because it's very crucial situation at that time. So after a few days I went to duty, and I saw that lady and her baby, and I couldn't even think of, like, she went into CPR and she had all this situation where we thought like we lost her, but she was alive, she was walking, she took her baby around and everything. Like, it was so lively. I could feel that when she was there in a ER and she didn't had any life in her. After a few days she came back with a life. It was totally amazing. Means I felt the miracle over there. So when I analyze my life, and I go through my past few years, and I see how my life went up and down. I was hopeless and totally broken. Means the situation I went through, it totally broke me. I was helpless at that time. Means there was no hope. But when I see that lady on that day, when I saw her, that I had in my mind that there is a God who is a hope for you today, tomorrow. He is the only hope. At that time I thought, it just came to me like that, like he is the only hope. After seeing that lady alive, totally fine, after all those CPRs and everything, and that is the hope what we have this Christmas. And thank you for letting me share my story with you.